Welcome, travelers, to a realm beyond the veil, where shadows dance and ancient secrets lurk just beyond the flickering light. Here, where the forest whispers in forgotten tongues and the mountains bear the weight of centuries-old curses, tales of dark magic and restless spirits await. As you push open the tavern door, a wave of warmth rolls over you, banishing the chill from your bones. The flickering glow of candlelight paints shadows along the walls, and the air is thick with the scent of spiced ale, boba tea, big girthy roasted meat, shoyu ramen, and faint herbs of zaza that promise healing and rest. You've reached Checkpoint Izakaya, a refuge for the weary, a sanctuary for the hunted, and a place where legends of old are whispered over mugs of honeyed mead and anime marathons. Here, among the scarred wooden tables and the comforting hum of voices debating who's more Sigma and which waifu is the baddest, travelers find a brief reprieve and goon to their heart's content. Wounds are tended, mana is restored, and spirits are fortified. A fire crackles in the corner, flames dancing like spirits at play. The innkeepers, Grapey, a cheerful fellow holding vast knowledge of Korean music and Asian cuisine, smiles softly as he pours you another glass. And Gowan, an ancient being with debilitating anxiety and a knack for video games, nods you toward a darkened booth by the fire. The innkeepers, both virgins, make attempts to teach you how to talk to women. Listen not, ye old traveller, for they are but blind leading the blind. Rest well, traveller. Drink deep, mend your soul, and regain your strength. For once you step beyond these walls, the darkness waits, and it will show no mercy. And welcome to Checkpoint Izakaya.
Welcome, ye travelers, to the tavern, Checkpoint Izakaya. May you gain rest on your weary journeys. I am Gorm, the Old One, and this is...
Grapey.
I understand we've been through many battles this week, a presidential election, having to work and pay taxes for the rest of your lives, and trying to talk to women. I hope you may find safe refuge here.
This guy can't talk, dude.
We will serve you gay juice and ramen if needed. Alright, bruh.
Alright.
So this is the initial episode, the inaugural podcast episode of Checkpoint Izakaya.
Checkpoint Izakaya.
Welcome. That's all I gotta say, Dylan. What you gotta say, bruh? What you gotta say, little bruh?
Now that it's happening, I think we should explain why it's Checkpoint Izakaya, first of all.
Okay.
Right? Before we start getting into the thick of it, like the KSI song.
I'm shitting what you farting, dog.
You're shitting what I'm farting?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You want to explain or should I explain? Oh, okay. Sorry.
Let me handle it.
All right.
Let me handle it. So, an izakaya. It is a Oh my god! Wow, is a Japanese restaurant / bar thing, and it's often where people go after work. I believe, right? It's a rest place. It's like a restaurant. It's super chill. So, the reason that it is Checkpoint Izakaya is because it serves as a checkpoint throughout the week. Say we're having a rough week, like this past one, for reasons unnamed. It serves as a checkpoint. We'll be talking about, all sorts of things.
If you think about this spiritually, right? Think of life as a Dark Souls boss battle. Fight, pay taxes, deal with boomers at your Ross job, get destroyed by capitalism. Your week ruined, feels terrible. Where do you go? The tavern of Checkpoint Izakaya. Think of it
God
as
bless.
a mix of izakaya and a tavern, fantasy themed. Because why not? Here
'Cause why
you may
not?
gain rest, goon to your heart's content, and restore your HP and mana. We're just gonna shoot shit. We're also gonna maybe have themes around this. We'll get into it, but for like the first hour, we'll just talk shit about different topics, a little bit of free flowing conversation. We're gonna mainly talk about pop culture stuff like anime, video games, mostly video games, because we're freaking Sigma gamers. Freaky gamers, some might say. And so we're mainly going to talk about that. And then maybe the last hour, we're going to have a bit hour where we might do a skit. We might play a video game. We might mess around with AI. We might talk for another hour. The world is our oyster. I was thinking
God
too,
bless.
maybe once our patrons start lining up outside the door, I don't know, is that a cool name? We call them our patrons, our tavern patrons. Maybe we could get phone calls and you guys could call in. I think it could be kind of cool. But yeah,
I like it. I like it.
yeah, this is the inaugural episode. All right. So Dylan,
Dude.
what's your first topic? What do you want to get into first?
First of all, I want to say I just thought of something that fits so well into our theme.
Okay.
The whole thing is that we're just talking, shooting the shit, not really, we're literally just talking. Think of yourself as a customer, like a bar goer, right? You just got off work, you hit up the bar, you grab a brewski. These two idiots are sitting at a table across from you, and you're listening in on their conversation, and it's soothing and it's calming, and you're calming down.
Well, no,
You're
we're
having
the
a beer.
bar owners, bro. You can't change it.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Listen. We're better than you. We're not fellow patrons, all right? You're going to our bar. This is our rules.
You're coming to our bar.
You're a guest in our establishment.
Yes.
Matter of fact, you got isekai here. You're in a different world, bruh. I'm not even human. I'm Gorm the Old One. Whatever the fuck that means. He's grapey. Non-binary.
No, whoa. We need you to form parasocial relationships.
I don't love you like I love you. Wait. Yeah, exactly. Pay us money.
See us as your friends, even though we have no idea who you are.
Yeah, exactly. So what's your first topic?
I'm gonna be honest.
Or do you want me to get into mine first?
I think the one you had lined up was real topical.
Okay. So, listen, we just got through a rough election cycle. The Red Warriors has won, the Blue has lost. We'll be nonpartisan here. We won't say where we land on the thing, but we've all had a rough time. And let's be honest, it's not been fun for all of us. We're all eating a shit sandwich out here. But one of my favorite political figures at the moment is our Lord and Savior, Robert F. Kennedy. Robert F. Kennedy, brainworm, talks like a demon, brother, puts whale heads on his car. I would like to talk about one of my favorite escapades, and I have videos, by the way, favorite escapades Robert F. Kennedy has gone on. But have you heard of the cub that he dumped in Central Park?
So, you have actually told me about this the other night.
But
we didn't get into the details.
Okay, so here's the details, okay? So, take a time machine all the way back to 2014. This motherfucker was like driving to New York, and on the way there, he saw a ran over cub, and he was like, you know what would be really cool? And he's a weird nature guy, so he's like, I know that if it's ran over, you could legally eat it and take it home. So he's like, I'm going to take this fucking bear cub, take it home, skin it, and eat it. And so bro threw it in his car, heads to New York, comes to find out he's got a flight tomorrow. So he had a broken bike, and he's like, you know what would be funny? Is I'm going to lay the bear in the park with the broken bike to make it look like it got ran over by the fucking bike. and And so it looks terrible and it's be kind of funny. Like he was kind of wholesome about it. He's like, this shit might be amusing. The next day on the news, everybody in New York was like, why the fuck is there a dead bear cub in the middle of this park? They were looking at Central Park Zoo to see if the bears had escaped and got ran over. They were like tripping. They're like, there's no bears around here. We're in New York. Where the fuck did this come from? And it's like decrepit and dead and fucking flies are coming off of it. And JFK or RFK saw the fucking news thing and he was like, fuck, what did I do? I thought it would be funny. And then he didn't tell a soul until all these years later, year of our Lord 2024, he's on a podcast with Roseanne Barr. And he's like, yeah, I thought it would be funny. So with context in mind, let me pull up the tape, brother. I don't know if you got the Discord open. Let me show you.
Show me.
Let me show you what went down with RFK, cause this shit is fucking hilarious. And I think just having the context in mind and just watching the news clip is like so fucking funny. Hold on.
No, it's crazy.
Oh yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah. Oh shit.
This guy's gonna be our health minister.
All right. Let me pull this up on the stream, Rabs, bruh.
Oh wait, pause. You can just straight up see the bear.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me share. So with context and mind you, check this out. He dumped this bear and was like, haha, it's a funny joke. And then he was watching this the next day on the news and was like, I fucked up.
The discovery of a black bear by a dog walker just a few feet from Central Park's main jogging and bike path today was alarming and strange, especially for New Yorkers like Helen Zokanich, who's come here almost every day for decades. How unusual is that?
Very unusual. I've never seen a bear. I mean, I've lived in New York City all my life, and I've gone to Central Park with different dogs. I mean, I've never seen a bear.
Raccoons and other things, but not bears, lots of dogs.
The NYPD is investigating and quickly told us there are no reports of any bears missing from the Central Park Zoo, quashing the first theory from passers-by like the cyclists and pedicabs.
We have a little small zoo, but in the zoo we don't have a bear. Maybe I escape from there, but...
They're saying there's no animals missing from the zoo.
Right. It's a big surprise, I don't know.
The dog walker who found the cub told a member of...
Mind you, RFK's like, fuck, I did this. He's the one guy.
They called police. The Conservancy told News
And
4
all of New
whenever
York, the
any
zoo,
wildlife
the Conservancy
is hurt or
is like, what the
harmed,
fuck
we are
is
upset about
happening?
it. But the discovery became a mystery, with some wondering, had the bear been killed elsewhere and dumped here?
If you can do that to an animal, why not to a human being?
More so, I'm wondering how it got here. I've never seen a bear here before.
Wildlife officials tell us that the bear was removed in a bag and taken in a State Department of Environmental Conservation car up to Albany, where a necropsy, essentially an autopsy, will be performed as they try and figure out just what happened to this baby bear. In Central Park, Andrew Siff, News 4 New York.
Thanks for watching. Stay.
God bless. Oh, okay, so back to what we were talking about. So, all right, now with that context in mind, let me pull up the second part, which I love.
This morning, an admission from RFK Jr. that solves a decade-old mystery.
I would say, oh my God, what did I do? I was worried.
Oh my God, what did I do?
Kennedy posting a video in which he tells Roseanne Barr that he was responsible for a dead bear cub that turned up in Central Park in 2014.
I had an old bike in my car that somebody asked me to get rid of it. I said, let's go put the bear in Central Park and make it look like he got hit by a
God.
He thought it would be amusing for whoever found it.
The incident grabbing headlines at the time, leaving officials scratching their heads, wondering how a bear cub hit by a car ended up in the middle of Manhattan. In the days after the cub was found, the New York Times captured the confusion, writing, "So many questions remain unanswered. How did the bear end up in Central Park? Was there foul play involved? Did she die in the park, or was she dumped there?"
So I was going to skin the bear.
By the way, it's just even funnier when you go like... like 10 years ago, right? years in the making. They've been like, how the fuck does bear get here? It got to a point where they gave up. They're like, I guess some asshole dumped the bear here. Who would have thought it was John F. Kennedy's nephew that was like, fuck it, we ball. It would be funny as fuck if I put dead bear cub with a bicycle. Whoever found it would get a good laugh. And then the lady walking her dog was like, I've been walking here for like 20 years. I've never seen a fucking dead bear. Is there even fucking bears around here? What sick fuck would do this? Matter of fact, it's RFK. Mind you, I believe him. He's all super wholesome. Like, yeah, it was funny. I think he thinks it's funny.
And it was very good condition, and I was going to put the meat in my refrigerator. And you can do that in New York State. You can get a bear tag for a roadkill bear.
Kennedy explains that somebody else hit the bear in upstate New York, but he didn't want the meat to go to
waste. Why are they
so he
prosing
put
bro
the
with the
cub in
bear
his
like
car
he looks like him?
before meeting up with friends in the city, then ended up running late and had to rush to the airport.
And I realized I couldn't go home. I had to go to the airport. And the bear was in my car, and I didn't want to leave the bear in the car because that would have been bad.
Oh, that would have been
Kennedy
bad.
says he revealed the prank after details were leaked to the
certainly
New
would've
Yorker
been bad.
magazine.
But I just love the fact they're like, oh yes, humble prank. And the prank was him dumping a corpse in the field.
Central Park.
Yeah, in the middle of Central Park. I've been to Central Park too. It would be very jarring to just see a bear corpse. Mind you, it's all fucked up and mangled. Brother must have had it for a while. There's like flies eating at its corpse. And bro was like, looks like it got ran over by a bike. That's the crazy part.
I love how he's just like, I was planning to put the bear in my fridge. You can get a bear tag in New York. Did you know that? I know that. You can get a bear tag.
Yeah, I don't know what's weirder, the fact that he dumped the body or that he was like, there's a random bear cub, and then he's like, I'm just gonna fucking eat it. Okay, and then here's the final arc of this whole tale. Let me pull this up.
Our story involving former presidential candidate RFK Jr., and this one involves a whale, and now an environmental group wants answers. A whale of a tale has Robert F. Kennedy Jr. in hot water with environmentalists again, just weeks after he admitted to dumping a dead baby bear in Manhattan.
I said, let's go put the bear in Central Park, and we'll make it look like he got hit by a bike.
Kennedy faces new backlash. The longtime conservationist allegedly sawed the head off a dead whale back in 1994 after it washed up on a Massachusetts beach. Kennedy reportedly cut off the whale's head and then bungee corded it to the roof of the family minivan before driving it across state lines to bring it back to his New York home so he could study the skull. RFK's daughter.
Okay, that's the one part of this whole thing where I know that's a lie. Motherfucker was gonna eat it. Okay, the bear part with the cub, because it was legal, I know he was like, oh yeah, I was gonna eat it. I know this motherfucker was gonna eat the whale head. I was gonna study it. Bro was gonna eat the fucking...
He's not gonna study the skull, bruh.
Bro was just gonna eat the whale
it
head. He was like, I wonder what whale brain tastes like.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Stole my ass.
Daughter Kit Kennedy originally shared the fishy anecdote more than a decade ago, calling the stunt normal day-to-day stuff. But the story
Also, you can't just go past that. What do you mean cutting off a fucking whale head and bungee? You know how fucking big a whale head is? This motherfucker bungee corded a whale head to the car, and his daughter was like normal day to day. What other weird shit is he doing? He was
How
like,
many dead animals have has this man like come across?
you know, brothers ate a couple cats and a couple dogs. He's like, they're already
like
dead.
he
He already, yeah, he does. He already was like, he's already like,
That dog's already dead. No harm, no foul. It's chicken I got from the store. Tastes delicious. Just kidding. It's the neighbor's dog.
Normal day.
Surface.
Normal day for his daughter.
yeah, exactly.
in recent days, leading the Center for Biological Diversity Action Fund to call on federal officials to investigate whether Kennedy violated the Marine Mammal Protection Act, saying, "We hope that the NOAA Office of Law Enforcement, at a minimum, is able to ensure that Mr. Kennedy surrenders any and all illegally obtained wildlife."
They're just like, hey, gang, no more behavior. Please, don't rip off whaleheads. You know,
like, yo, we gotta play this safe. If you got any more on the back burner, bring it forward, por favor, please.
Jacob made a really good point, and we were laughing so hard about it. He was like, he is exercising free will to the maximum capacity. He's one of the few people in this world that I've seen very much use his free will. Brother was like, fuck it, we ball. I'm gonna dump a bear cub in the park. I'm gonna just rip a whale's head off. He is free will maxing.
This man knows what being sentient is like.
Yeah, and he's about to be in Trump's administration. God bless. I'm excited. I can't wait.
He's gonna be like, we need to cook everything in whale fat. No more seed oils.
That he continues to possess. The Action Fund has publicly supported Vice President Harris in the presidential race. Kennedy recently suspended his campaign, endorsing former President Trump, and now has secured a position on Trump's team.
I've been asked to go onto the transition team and to help pick the people who will be running the government.
Kennedy has not commented on the whale story.
That's how it ends, bro.
He was just like, yeah, gang. The bear story, he's like, I'm gonna tell Roseanne Barr it was legal. The whale one, he's like, I'm not even gonna try. Fuck all that. I refuse to comment. I don't want to bring whales into this. All right, so that was my topic. RFK, God bless. I'm looking forward to his administration, or not his administration, but being a part of Trump's administration.
You know what that reminds me of? Have you seen comments on TikToks? It'll be like a video of a super old person, and all the comments are like, "Get this man in office now."
Yeah, Jimmy Carter just became like the oldest president ever, and he's like 100 and something, and they're like, "Get him in office now!"
Get him in office now. Christ, that's crazy.
Sorry, I'm eating brownie.
Yeah, no, I see that. Guy, might I add, folks? Earlier, so we have an intro, yes, with the girl in the bonfire. Before we started, we watched it one last time, little ceremony. Whole time this motherfucker was eating brownies. Whole time through the thing, I was like, and mind you, he made these minutes before we started.
Listen, they're fresh. I have to eat them warm. I don't want cold brownies. Not that cold brownies are bad. Any brownie's better than no brownies, but
God bless.
I just want to eat this now. Our narrator, what should we call her? Or should she just be the narrator?
I feel as though, I mean, surely we got to have the patrons name her.
Unfortunately, our business has just started. And we have very little.
We'll get there.
Let's say, for right now, let's call her the narrator as a placeholder.
The narrator.
Very ambiguous. The narrator introduced us to your tale. This isn't our tale. This is your tale.
No,
yeah.
we're just the innkeepers.
Yeah.
Man.
Bro, we are basically in just a medieval capitalist hellhole. That's where we're at, bro. Think about Cyberpunk, little more pixely,
and a lot older,
little medieval. Actually, you got Izakaya here, bro. You don't even know where you're at.
No,
you don't even know.
Our story just keeps changing. Doesn't
Maybe
it?
we're just a figment of your imagination. Wake up, wake up, wake up. All right, you wanna lead us in the next topic while I eat brownie?
I'll lead us into the next topic. You know what? All this animal talk just reminded me of something I actually do want to talk about.
Moo dang.
Moo dang. Moo dang. Dude, I have not seen a Moo dang video in a while. I hope she's doing okay.
Not to bring up politics again, but
don't.
Hold on. So this guy, something like Fetterman, has predicted the presidential election since like Al Gore. I think only one time he's fucked up. And I think Al Gore was the one he fucked up because George Bush won. He was like, without a shadow of a doubt, Kamala's going to win. There's like a reaction where Trump won the election. He's like, oh my God, he just won. He's like, how? I crunched the numbers. How could he? How could he win? Moo dang ate a cake with Trump on it. Moo dang predict the president, bruh. It's kind of funny though. The Instagram comments were like, cook that little fucking pig.
Oh my God, Moo dang! You just shifted the universe, bruh. We're not in the same timeline anymore because of Moo dang.
No, it was Harambe, and then it's Moo dang. Like Harambe was the first impact point where we shifted to a worse timeline, and then Moo dang shifted us to an even worse timeline.
It's all coming together.
And now you're here at Checkpoint Izakaya. Hajime mashite.
It's Dakimasu.
Watashi no namae wa Matthew-san. Titties daisuki desu ne.
Wow, Opai. Or whatever. Oh my God.
Sorry, what was your next topic?
So my topic, and I played this last night. It only took me a few hours, and even that, like I took breaks in between. But I played a great game last night called Tales Noir. And I want to talk about it. So, it's this, like...
While you're talking about it, I'm going to look it up.
Got you. So, Tales Noir is this... I don't know what time period it would be, but it's like modern, but a little bit older. Oh, sorry, I'm just looking at him. Look it up. He spelled it wrong. It's Tails, not Tails. God, this idiot, dude. Anyway.
I was like, this looks like a fucking gotcha game. This does not look like what he described. This game looks like shit. Sorry, continue.
So, it is this...
Furries!
So, Tales Noir is this, like, story narrative, like, choose a dialogue option game where you play as a raccoon detective who picks up a case which just spirals into this, like, this whole thing with, like, the society that they live in and the people in power, and they're trying to figure, like, and they're trying to figure something out, and it's crazy, but it's a great game. Like, I did not think, I'm not a narrative, like, story game kind of person, but it had me pretty invested at, like, the prologue. Because what happens is he picks up this case to find a woman's husband who she thinks is cheating. So this guy is cheating on his otter wife. Raccoon detective guy. His name is
Raccoon.
Howard.
Animals fucking. Continue. Raccoon detective. Dude's otter wife fucking another animal. Freaky.
Thank you for the synopsis.
Freaky at raccoon.
Freaky at raccoon. Freaky at otter. Freaky at otter husband.
Freaky at Garfield behind you. Freaky at Garfield. Oh my god, my underwears are like scissor chopping my testicles. Continue, King.
There he goes. Look, he's adjusting. You can see his beard. Oh, wow.
Alright, continue. I am Gorm, the old one.
Stop.
Two bros with podcast mic talking about video games.
Yeah.
Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Wait, they don't love you like I.
This is never gonna get. This is never. We're never.
We're making it out of the hood.
We're making it out of the hood with this one.
God, the lighting, just my forehead looks so big. All right, continue, King. I'm sorry.
Where was I? Raccoon detective man, leave. He tried to find Guy. He thinks Guy is in bar. He's not allowed in bar because bar is racist, apparently. They only let cats and dogs in, but here raccoon. So,
what the fuck?
It's racist, apparently. Or actually, I think it's more of a like it's more attributed to like the higher class kind of thing, you know, like it's one of those bars you can only get into if you know a person who knows a person.
So it's kind of like Zootopia, but more racist, more realism.
Yeah.
More sex, more violence.
Guys, this is just like society. Am I right, guys? Freaky ass Joker. Anyway, he's trying to find Guy. He walks into bar. He couldn't find Guy in bar. He gets kicked out. He sneaks back into bar, finds secret compartment area place. Motherfucker's dead.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And turns out they're chopping him up so that they can eat him, bruh.
Oh, cannibalism? Well, I guess if you're animals, it's not cannibalism.
I think it's still cannibalism. They're all animals eating each other.
True.
I don't know how it works.
True.
But, like, it's a dope ass game. I can't lie. And you pulled up you saw what it looks like, dude. The graphics.
No, I can't lie.
Fire.
The graphics are pretty fire. I do have to share. I just thought this was kind of funny. Let me full screen this. If you think about it, this is kind of me and you.
Can we pull this up for the? Hold on. Pull this up.
I forgot you could already see it. So this is kind of me and you coded for real.
This is us.
Freaky at Raccoon, and I'm Beaver Guy. Freaky at Beaver.
I really am the freaky at Raccoon. I love raccoons too, so you know that's me, bro.
Oh, I like that's widow, man. Yeah, like game do be kind of gaming though. Like it looks kind of tough.
No, it's tough.
Mixed reviews.
It is free.
Whether you like this game or not depends very much on how you're into its vibe. 3.5 out of 5. There is a difference between loneliness and solitude. Loneliness is a yearning and emptiness. Solitude is a place to be yourself, to know yourself, to love yourself. Man, this kind of falls flat on his face after chapter 2. Damn, bruh. You recommending a doo-doo butthole game right now, bruh.
I'm not gonna lie, Gangy. The ending was not satisfying at all.
That's kind of...
The ending was not satisfying
That kind
at
of
all.
crazy.
I was like... The ending started, and I didn't know it was the ending. It started, and then I was like... That's it?
If you liked that, you should play Telltale's The Wolf Among Us. That shit was like kind of noir-y, kind of fuck it, but it was awesome. I remember liking it. Brother, let me tell you, my my one brain cell do not fucking remember what the fuck happened. I just remember I was in high school and I was like, oh my god, it's so good. The flavors. This is amazing. I really liked
on
it.
my tongue.
Yeah, it was pretty La Flame.
La Flame. Okay,
So
let me
I
look
highly
this up.
recommend The Wolf Among Us.
Wolf Among That's kind of just everything about me. If you think about it, I'm a wolf, and I love fucking Wolf Among Us.
me with my kittens. me when my kittens try and leave the Discord call. No, Daddy must gel.
Get used to this.
Game looks.
Get used to this.
Chill. Game looks cool though, huh? Freaky out graphics, huh?
Kind of freaky out.
Have you ever played a Telltale game?
Yeah.
Did you play The Walking Dead?
Rather, I played. Well, no, I didn't. I didn't finish The Walking Dead.
Did you finish the first season though?
Came out. I remember when it came out. I was a wee little lad, and I played it.
I watched PewDiePie play it, but then later in my years, I played it myself. And brother, when I tell you, I cried. Man tears. I faced my own mortality playing that game. I was like, damn, bruh. Life do be lifing for real.
Life do be lifing?
I was like, really for real, I'm kind of like Lee, but instead of getting bit by a zombie, I finna catch gonorrhea. I'm gonna be like, my dick fall off. All right, so is that your topic? Shall we go on to our discussion of Look Behind? I don't even remember what the movie is called.
Can we pause for a second? It's going real fast. It's going real fast.
Yeah.
It's going real fast, and I'm not buckled in.
All right, bruh. I'm smelling what you farting, bruh. Go lay it down. What questions you got?
Can I? Let me put it out there. We
should kiss.
Yeah.
Bro, I love looking at my tongue in the camera. I'm sorry. Continue.
I don't know what I was going to say. I forgot. Let's talk about Look Back.
Well, we were talking about genital warts, so...
Let's talk about Look Back.
Okay.
Move on.
So the other night, the Brodillions got together for an anime sesh, and we had watched, I think it's Tatsumi Fujimoto's Look Back. Now me, I'm kind of a whore for Chainsaw Man. Fucking love it. I was so in love with the anime, I started reading the manga. I'm not like totally through the whole thing. I got right when he... I'm not going to say I'm far, not totally in the new arc, but I'm in it a little bit. Need to pick it back up. Haven't been reading manga recently, but great. I love it. I love homie's weird brain. I'm all for it. I pray to God he's not a pedophile. I know he be posting that he's his little sister on Twitter. I hope that's just mental illness. Love to see it. I love to see the mental breakdowns on each page. All right. So I know he's a freaky guy. So I was like, we got to watch this movie. I want to see what he makes. And I had a feeling in the depths of my soul that it would be sad, but I did not think how sad. Now, I'm going to warn, maybe some spoilers ahead. Guess we could, well, no, we're not going to be spoiler free.
Pause it now.
Yeah.
Pause it now.
Leave the tavern.
Do not continue.
Leave the tavern.
Get out.
Or be cursed by the blight of spoilers. Think of it as like the the darkness consumes you in Destiny, but instead of you dying and not getting responded by your ghost, you get genital warts and spoilers for the movie. So if you don't want that, get out now. Bruh. Alright. So the movie was sad as fuck. Let me just nutshell it. I think the whole premise is about grief and kind of the world not giving a fuck and keep moving on. Like, you could have these beautiful, impactful relationships, a sweet love romance with your little Filipino friend, and then they could leave you just in the blink of an eye, you know? And the world doesn't care. It's kind of, that's what I got from it. But yeah, the soul ripped out my anus. Thoughts?
No, I agree, man. I agree. I think so. In a nutshell, what happens is there's two girls, or rather, it starts off
sorry. Did you say two girls? Freaky.
Freaky ass Fujimoto, dude. why you like
girls kissing? Sorry. Continue.
I don't know if I should bring this up or not. I think I should, though. Mind you, we started this. Little backstory on Chick Fil Izakaya real quick. Mind you, we started this half as like, oh, it would be fun to do. And two, because this guy right here saw a TikTok that was like, whether you like it or not,
we need more.
We need to start making podcasts.
We need progressive men to make podcasts, so people start going down the right wing pipeline and stop going to Andrew Tate's. Are we a sufficient antidote? I think we might. All I'm saying is I watch this and I'm like, I don't want to be a Tate fan. I want a goon. Speaking of gooning, Granny Seiko, bruh, Don the Don. Peak. Peak, brother. And I don't want to hear anybody say that shit's unrealistic or fake. Bitch, have you seen J-Lo? She was at the fucking Diddy parties for a reason. You best believe Granny Seiko looked like that in real life. Drop. Matter of fact, I don't want to say this. Any older women, they can't pull off Granny Seiko. It's not realistic. Prove me wrong in the comments.
Yo, this bait is horrible.
I'm saying prove me wrong. That's all I'm saying, bro.
I mean, I've just never seen one.
Yeah, bro. Like... Some might say I've never touched a woman. I'm just saying. I don't know.
I'll see it till I believe it, really.
All right, continue.
Anyway, I brought that up because I think I told him before this all happened, I don't think we're fit for the job. I don't think we're the right people to help young adults follow the right path.
I think we're
Except
honest.
The right path is gooning, so
I think
and we can teach you a lot about that.
I think in a world of darkness and pain, Checkpoint Izakaya is the metaphorical turtle from Kung Fu Panda. I come in jawlineless with my beard, and I'm like, come, fair traveler, learn wise knowledge. Okay, continue.
I'm done.
No, you weren't. I cut you off. We were talking about Look Back, bruh. What is it about?
I know, dude. We just had a whole like 3 separate conversations from like we were supposed to talk about Look Back.
Yes, and
yes, And
say that shit with your chest.
Anyway.
And what if I just threw it back oiled up on camera?
Yo, that would be freaking sick, though.
Sign up for the Patreon! Hold on. I want to say this now. If we ever get popular, if we break how many subscribers? What's a reasonable amount?
Should we start small? Should we start with a Thawi?
No, fuck no. I'm saying big because I'm gonna put some shit on the line. This is gonna be something you gotta go to the archives to see.
Oh, okay.
I'm probably gonna regret this if we actually get some traction.
50 Thawi.
I was gonna say if we get past 4 million subscribers.
That's not happening.
I will make an OnlyFans and twerk my shit lubed up, oiled up. I mean, fucking Riley Reid baby oil, just soaked. Okay, if we scratch that 5 million subscribers, if you guys get us to 5 million subscribers, throw in my shit lubed. Dylan will be in the corner watching.
Wait. I didn't sign up for that.
All right. Look back. What is it about?
So ignore him. Look back is it starts off about a girl who draws manga strips
Freaky.
for the school newspaper. One day, another girl submits her manga strip for the school newspaper, and she's like, I quit drawing because that chick just one-upped me, and I don't want to do it no more. Turns out she didn't quit drawing. Oh, wait, no, I lied. She actually got more determined. She continued drawing, and then she quit, and then they meet, and then they grow up together drawing, and then they become successful manga artists, and then they part ways, and then she dies.
Hold on. I do want to also add, I think there was some homosexual undertones that like they love each other, not like in a sexual way, but like they loved each other and they like made each other whole. So it was like in a weird way she lost her other half.
I'm inclined to agree with that. I feel like I definitely felt more like platonic than.
But I think there was undertones of romantic, kind of like me and you know.
Undertones is a good way. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, no, I agree.
Where it's like it's mostly platonic, but there's a little bit of romance in there, you know. Nah, I honestly, I don't even want to say that. I think they were in love with each other, for better or for worse. Yeah, I think they were in love with each other for sure.
Because I feel like they were.
I think it
was purely platonic.
I think it borders on both. I think it's romantic and platonic love. I think they loved each other in both aspects.
You know what? I kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
No, I do kind of agree with that.
And she fucking dies. And with her grief, she has like a fucking acid trip and imagines what would happen if life worked out and they got to like spend the rest of their lives together. And turns out it was all fake and not real. And her friend's just dead. And then she just keeps on keeping on because the world don't give a fuck about you, baby. And yeah, that shit was depressing. Gave me an existential crisis. I was laying in my bed and I just felt pain. I was like, I was like, turns out cartoons are a lot. And I think Fujimoto was like, so I think that from what I seen on Reddit, so don't shoot me here, bruh. Don't shoot the messenger. So KyoAni had that fire thing where the dude set fire to the animation studio and killed a bunch of people. And I think he made this in tribute to that because it was like a lot of people got killed, a lot of works got destroyed, and then the world was like, okay, move on. And so I think that it's sort of like a tribute to the KyoAni situation that happened, I believe, a few years back. But I think it's also because I noticed there. I think Fujimoto was supposed to be the main girl because she makes this Chainsaw Man clone, and she's like an artist, and I know he's socially awkward, and both main characters are kind of socially awkward. So I think both characters are reflections of him, and I think maybe he had loss in his life as well. So I think there's a lot of different interplay of all those.
It's good that you bring that up because I didn't get to say it because like the big turning point scene happened and I was just speechless and there were tears in my eyes. But in Look Back, the main girl, Fujino, creates this like it's literally Chainsaw Man. She makes Chainsaw Man. It's just called Shark Kick or something like that. I was gonna ask, do you think it is all like an almost semi-autobiography for Fujimoto, almost in the same way that Osamu Dazai has No Longer Human?
I think it's a mix of the three. I think there's fiction elements. I think both characters might be reflections of him. I also think that it's a tribute to the KyoAni thing, and I think he probably lost friends during that. So I think it's a mix of all of them. Because unfortunately, grief is something we all will and must face one day. So I think it's also like a universal human thing.
Stay strong.
Rest in peace, Grandma.
What?
Rest in peace, family dog. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs.
Not this.
Wait. They don't love you like I love you. Wait. Yeah, so unfortunately, to me, probably like 8 out of 10 movie, but maybe even 9 out of 10. I don't know, for me, maybe I'm a basic bitch, but when we go anime movies wise, fucking top echelon is Your Name. I don't care if it's basic. That shit, golden, brother. Juicy. Delicious.
Okay. I can't really have a say on this because I haven't seen Your Name.
Well, I know what we're doing next and what we're talking about next episode, Brett.
Damn right.
Dude, I love Your Name. Oh, dude, Your Name fucking takes this movie in the backyard and beats it with its own dick. Your Name is one of the best movies I've ever seen, hands down.
Okay.
Kubrick, Quentin Tarantino, The Godfather, Fortnite puts them all in the dirt.
Wait. You just named 2 movie actors and you just named 2 movie directors and Fortnite.
And you know how epic Fortnite is? Yeah, beats Fortnite. Matter of fact, Your Name collab in Fortnite. Haven't seen that yet. Can't get the license.
Yes, sir. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Anyway.
Yeah, finish your talking.
Now that you bring up that Your Name is the top of the list, the peak, how does it compare to Silent Voice?
Ooh.
How close to Your Name is Silent Voice?
I didn't love Silent Voice. It was like a 6, 7 out of 10 for me. No! Don't leave! I don't like being alone. Oh.
Check your pants, bitch. Okay, well, to be honest, I don't feel that strongly about Silent Voice.
Yeah, Silent Voice was like a 6 out of 10 for me.
I liked it. I loved it. I give it like an 8 or a 9.
Wrong. Loser. Loser wrong.
No, your opinion is wrong. No, your opinion is wrong. No, your opinion is
dumbass. Never review a movie again.
Any young adult, listen. If
Next, you're
going to
tell me the Home Alone movies are bad.
No, listen. No,
Kill
listen.
yourself.
If you're a young adult,
In game, of course.
Did you notice the exchange that we had just now? That's how you argue in real life. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
If somebody doesn't share an opinion with you, kill them.
In game, of course. In game.
No, we're kidding. We're kidding.
In game.
You need to be as open-minded as possible.
I think all debates and arguments should be handled in video games. Putin versus Trump. Or
1v1 in Fortnite.
Yo, Kim Jong-un doesn't like China. Hit that shit, Nuketown, no scope. Damn, son, where'd you get one of him? Unfortunately, China gets nuked off the map. Kind of dope.
That would be pretty sick, dude. Imagine.
Phase up. Let's get FaZe Clan to fight Russia so we can get New York back, King. Get a load of this mutually assured destruction. Damn, son, where'd you get one of them?
Are you saying that wrong? Do you have that quote wrong?
Damn, son, where'd you get this? I don't know. Yeah, I'm saying it wrong.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
See, that was my era of brain rot right there. I grew up with dank memes and stuff.
Simple, Dylan. Do you know what my brain rot was? Hi, my name is Fred.
Brother, that was also my brain rot. We're 4 years apart.
No.
Stop. Wait.
No. Don't make Daddy angry. What did you know about iCarly, bruh?
Brother, so much. I grew up on iCarly also. Believe it or not, you just got 4 years of experience ahead of me.
Listen, look. You could tell we watched iCarly. We're in the walls. We're in the computer. Look it, bruh. Oh my god. Help me. Help. FBI agent right now tweaking.
He's probably like, yo, he's touching the walls.
FBI agent was like, goddamn, another podcast I have to watch. FBI agent, I love you.
Okay.
Wait. FBI agent, if you hear me, make sure I get $1 million in the next year. And fat bitches, far as the eye can see. What were we talking about?
No. You brought up something that I want to talk about.
Wait. Okay.
FBI agents, right?
Mm-hmm. Do they goon?
I have a theory.
Just kidding.
I have a theory. Or rather, I want to ask you for your theory. Do you think the FBI is the supermassive secret organization where they have a person for every single person on Earth? Like, I'm talking in like, if there's like what, 7 billion people on Earth? Do you think each one has 7 billion, or like each one has an FBI agent where there's 7 billion of them? Or do you think there are many FBI agents assigned to multiple people?
So, population-wise, I think there's like 800 million in the U.S. Hold on. Let me do some research. USA.
No. I'm talking in the whole world.
Population.
I believe every single person in the universe.
Unfortunately, a little bit off. We have 333 million in the U.S. Unfortunately.
Definitely not 800 million.
Off by a little bit. But so I think probably in the U.S., it's like target areas. So I think like, say one day you're like, I'm feeling a little frisky. How do I jelk to cause world destruction? Jelk destruction. FBI agent gets pinged and they're like, yo, gang is looking up Jelk destruction. We got to watch them a little bit. So I think they get flagged and certain people get watched. But I think if you're just a chill fella, nobody's going to watch you. Maybe there's an off day where they're like, let's check Brody out. No, he good. He's still just playing Fortnite. You know, we're chilling. So I think it depends. You're like femboy porn. They're like, bing, 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 bing. Watch him 24/7, 365. And then if we're talking about world scale, I think, you know, obviously USA probably one of the most powerful, is the most powerful government in the whole world. I think FBI agents are watching motherfuckers in India, China, Japan, just cuz. And then I think their own countries are probably also watching them, just not to the extent we do, because we have epic military industrial complex.
We're kind of the goats.
Unfortunately, we don't have healthcare. But we have bombs. Lots of bombs.
You know what's cool though? One of our states is in the top 3 economies in the world, and that's the state we live in.
Hey, bro, don't dox us, bro.
This is our address, 4372.
We live in a foreign land in Checkpoint Izakaya. We don't live in California. Remember that.
My apologies.
We live in... Hold on, let's start building lore. We live in upside down California. Let me...
You were building up to say some like really cool medieval name.
Have you ever seen Stranger Things? It's the upside down, but California. Duh, use your freaking brain.
Instead of Los Angeles, we have evil Los Angeles.
Anti-Los Los Angeles, but bad.
Los Angeles already is bad.
Actually, manifesting, I live in Japan.
Manifesting, I live in Korea. Annyeonghaseyo.
Watashi no namae wa Gorm-san.
Oh, dude, I learned a new word today to describe you on Duolingo.
Sexy as fuck. Big dick.
Oh, I can hear you. I can hear that. I can hear the moisture. Okay, guys, ready for the ASMR section? This is the ASMR section. What a disaster of a first episode. It's going great.
Dude, clip it. Do a TikTok clip. Or it's like, hi guys, welcome to the podcast. We're going to talk about, and then just have it hard cut to you going like, and I'm like, oh,
Have you formed a parasocial relationship with us yet, guys?
Unfortunately for you, if you think of us as your tavern daddies.
All right. Well, maybe
you are our Discord kittens in our tavern. Listen, but you could look, but you can't touch. See, we're in computer boxes. You can touch the raccoon though.
Yeah, he's cool.
The chicken's mine though, bitch. And get your hands off the gay juice.
That's mine.
You can have the milk, though.
Wait, look. I'm touching the raccoon. What is he saying? I forgot what the raccoon is saying.
Freaky out raccoon.
What does the raccoon say?
Dude, if you think about it, you're Rigby and I'm Mordecai, bruh. Nah, unfortunately, I'm Skips. Actually, unfortunately, I'm Muscle Man. My mom
You are muscle man.
Unfortunately,
I'm the little ghost.
Dude, in middle school, I had people be like, "Dude, you look like Muscle Man from regular shows," like a compliment, and I was like, "Thanks." And then I attempted. Attempted being happy, nothing bad. Chill out, brother. Self-harm is not a joke.
That took me a while. That took me a while.
Self-harm is not a joke. Don't joke about these things.
Stop.
If I ever hear my kittens joke about self-harm, Daddy will be angry. I'll show you what a real alpha is.
Oh my god, it was so understated. It was so, there was like, oh my god, there was no oomph in you were like, thanks for thinking I look like Muscle Man. And then I attempted.
No, I can't lie. I've never felt so defeated in my life. I think here we go. This is our next segment. When was the day you found out you were a loser? I got one in the chamber if you just want me to go. Unfortunately, Muscle Man doesn't even make top 3.
Okay. Here, how about you go while I think about mine?
Okay. So, when I was in elementary school, I was a little schizo, a little traumatized. I used to just kind of pace in circles and be mute, maybe a little autistic. Who knows? So I would just pace in circles, and then one day a really pretty girl goes up and hugs me, and then I'm like, flower has bloomed for me finally. My spring has come. And then she was like, I'm so sorry I hugged you. I got dared to hug you. And then all my delusions of thinking I was cool and mysterious for not talking to people and being schizo was like, oh, I'm a loser. Bro got dared to hug me. I've never felt my soul thoroughly shattered. Now I can't handle rejection. Traumatized. I was like, she was like, bitch, I was dared to hug you. I was like, oh, I'm one of those guys. Bitch, I got the cheese cut touch in Diary of a Wimpy Kid, King. That was my moment I learned I was a loser. When I jerked off for 4 hours. Kidding. Inappropriate. This is a kids Christian channel. Christian Minecraft server.
That's just so not true. That's
no
so outrageously false.
No cussing. When did you find out you were a loser, King?
So
hold on, stop. You're not a loser. Don't talk bad about yourself. Next topic. All right, continue.
So, I vividly remember in elementary school, this was one of the first few. This was not even a year after I had moved from the Philippines to the United States, the US of A, bruh. So,
you're not American? I'm just kidding. Continue.
Shut up!
Sorry.
So, I remember there was one day after school when, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. I was in the after school club, and we were like playing some kind of like game or something. It was like Connect 4, something like that. And one of the kids was going up against one of the staff people. and the staff guy was annihilating this little 5th grader in Connect 4. And I was like, yo, this guy's the bomb. and, and everybody looked at me like, what? And dude, I kid you not. I remember standing there like I'm standing in front of my mom's room, waiting for her to wake up so that I can tell her I puked in the bed. Like I felt so helpless.
Oh my
god.
This guy's the bomb. And they're like, oh? He's like, I don't know how to respond to this. One time.
Do you have any more embarrassing stories? I feel like this is a good
brother.
This is a good topic.
Brother. I mean, I gotta save some for other episodes, but a pretty SS plus tier moment I had when I was talking to a pretty girl and I was walking home and I fucking walked into a pole. And like, no casual shit. I full on was like, oh my god, how's your day? Boom! And it was like my fucking skull shot to the back, or my brain shot to the back of my skull. And I was like, oh! And I fell over and I was like dizzy and my fucking eyes were rolling like a Looney Tunes cartoon. And then she's like, oh my god, are you okay? And then I was like, don't touch me. Let me get up by myself because I'm a man in 5th grade. And then I got up and I was like, I'm gonna go home. Bye. Never talked to her again. Because I was mysterious.
Wow.
I didn't make eye contact and talk to people because I was mysterious. That's why.
Oh, okay.
It's not that I don't get women. Women don't get me.
God bless. Oh, he's really speaking for all of us here.
They don't love you like I love you. Wait. All right. Any other topics, my king? Oh, I have a topic.
Okay.
So, are you ever gonna play Black Ops 6? No. Genuine question. I'm not trying to get you to download it. I mean, obviously I am, but separate.
See, I would, but first of all, backstory. This guy was urging me to play Black Ops 6 for a week. And I'm like, I'm never going to play a Black Ops game again. And then he was like, just get it on Game Pass. And I was like, fine, Game Pass is $12. I'll pay for a month. I run it. It runs like doo-doo. I delete it. I try everything I can to fix the issue. And then I delete it.
Listen, in my defense, I am an S++ tier virgin gamer. I mean, I literally have a Nier Automata tattoo. I know good games, but sometimes you just want some disgusting, greasy fucking McDonald's. And that's what Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is for me right now. And I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the coronary heart disease. I'm liking the high sodium. It's feeling good, brother. It's gross. It's greasy. I can taste the lack of passion from the developers. Nobody gives a fuck about this game. Give me Nuketown. Rah! Give me zombies. Ray gun. It's amazing, okay? Cannot defend the fact bitch is like 200 gigs. I deleted some other files, got it to 140. Atrocious. Unoptimized as hell. I got a scrum-diddly-umptious 2 terabyte hard drive. Have to download it on my SSD that isn't very big because it just does not fuck with hard drives. The campaign, the cutscenes was like, Case, you and then the cutscene would shit the bed, and then I would just be in a game, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's happening. So, atrocious optimization. But once I downloaded it, jumped through the hurdles, and I got it to work on my SSD. Campaign, fun as fuck. I mean, it's not quite No Russian, Modern Warfare 2, ignore my sweaty armpit, Modern Warfare 2, S tier level. It is not quite It is not quite Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 level, but it is maybe the set, I don't know. It may have taken the throne of Modern Warfare 1's campaign for me. Because Modern Warfare 1, not the original, the remake, Modern Warfare 1 I liked. All the other ones, due to butthole, including Cold War, wasn't the biggest fan. Granted, I don't even think I played Cold War because it shit the bed on me. But Black Ops 6, the campaign, maybe the funnest out of the new COD campaigns. Really good. And it's one of the only shooter campaigns in the past years besides Titanfall 2 that I was like, nostalgia. It tastes like the past. My unk brain, please. The juices. Xbox 360 era. It's in my bones. It's like the only thing that's given me that feeling in recent memory, besides Helldivers and a few other games. So, very much enjoying it if you are willing to sacrifice a lot of game space and jump through many hurdles. Now, it is not the perfect game, but when I tell you, brother, when I post up on my computer and I got my fucking belly hanging out, and I fucking put my wrists and shit on the keyboard, and I just fucking grind camos. Oh, the fucking dopamine just drips in my brain. Fucking talk about a fast-acting antidepressant. I mean, it is glorious. And when I'm playing zombies, and I do the boat glitch, and I'm just like, oh my god, amongst man. It is quite luxurious, you know? So, listen, S-tier gamer here. I know gold. I know fucking gold. I know what's good. You give me an Uncharted 4 and a fucking Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2, bitch, I know the difference. But sometimes you want some fake jewelry that makes you feel good. You're not worried about nobody stealing it from you. No judgment. A couple slurs in the chat, the game chat. The campaign, though. The reason I was asking if you're gonna play the campaign, because there's a part of the campaign I want to spoil, and it will ruin it for you if you don't play it. But if you don't care, I'm about to dissect the frog. Be warned right now. Spoiler part 2.
Put it on me. I don't care. I'm never gonna play that game.
There's a part in the campaign where you go to a secret lab facility. And it's like, what were they doing here? All of a sudden, zombies start showing up. Fucking dope as fuck. Then you're like, oh shit, motherfucker, you've been tested on. And then you're not sure if it's a hallucination or not. Actually kind of scary. There's like mannequins crawling on the walls and shit. And then mannequin zombies start chasing you. Then randomly, you get a fucking grapple hook and you start fighting the zombies. And when I tell you, brother, it is Doom level epic finishers. Like, he'll grapple hook a zombie, pull him towards him, punch through the zombie, and then slam him on the ground. Or like, he'll grapple hook a zombie, grab his head, blow his head up on the ground. And oh my god, the finishers in the campaign. I was like, brother, am I playing Call of Duty or am I playing Doom right now? Like, this is so good. Like, one of the moves, I think I told you last night, he gets the knife, stabs him in the head, and then starts just beating the fucking knife into his head. And I was like, oh, fuck. Like, I was just not expecting it. And then there's like this claw pick. Bro fucking rips his jugular out and then stabs him in the head. And I was like, so, dude, there's this one finisher where she pulled him over the rail and then just starts beating his head in until his neck breaks. And I was like, oh, I love it. Give me more. Like, So it's, listen, not the best game I've ever played, but unfortunately, COD pulled me back in. When I was done, like the Assassin's Creed games, I've thrown them away. Ubisoft, I hope they get nuked off the planet. Go away. Shoo, Ubisoft. Activision, I was about right here. About right there. I was ready to just Kobe them in a fucking trash can, get rid of them, but then they pulled me back in. And now I wake up in the morning and I crave dopamine. I'm like, I get here with my mouse crooked in the side, make sure my DPI is right, and I'm like, yeah, yes. I'm already prestiged once. Granted, that isn't a flex. There's people who've prestiged the whole thing, but I prestiged already. All I want is my sweet little Filipino to play with me because the zombies is fun and I want to do the Easter egg and I want to do it with you. Here's what I'm saying, right? Apparently I was talking to Joshua and I was right. It is the Xbox version. Just drop a comma $70 on the Steam version and you'll be fine. And then listen, if it doesn't work, you refund it and then you buy it on your PS5. And then if you really, really don't want to use your controller on your PS5, you can move your PS5 to your monitors and plug it into your mouse and keyboard. So there's like 4 different paths, butterfly effects, all lead you to playing Call of Duty with me. So I mean, I don't see a problem.
I'm not doing that.
It's cool, man.
At least he was calm about it. At least he was calm about it.
What's the next topic? So I'm thinking maybe it's bit time.
I'm down for bit time.
Now, do we want to edit a bit time, or are we just gonna get freaky with it? I say we just get freaky with it. Are you ready, my boys and boys-ettes? You are in checkpoint Izakaya, and now we're going to the bit section. What are we gonna do? Kiss? Get freaky? Maybe we're gonna slay a dungeon with you. Ooh, I don't know. So now, let us cut. Okay, hold on. Ready? We're gonna do. Should we act like we tell? Okay, let's jump out of frame, and then we'll jump back in when we do the bit part. So okay, ready? Now we go to the bit section.
Whoa!
Freaky.
We're back and stuff.
We teleported
What
into
the freaking Sigma?
We teleported into the other dimension. Now let's talk to Goku.
Yeah, not this again.
All right. Oh
As
shit.
you can see,
let's reset this.
as you can see, we've.
All right.
Hey, it's me, Goku.
All right. What do we want to say to Goku, bruh?
I think. I don't know.
Hola, soy Dora.
Dora the Explorer?
I love Dora the Explorer.
Me too, she's cute. And she seems like a nice person.
You say she's cute? Gross.
Well, I just think she's a nice person. And I don't see anything wrong with thinking she's cute.
Freaky Goku.
What? Why is it freaky?
Because it's freaky, bruh.
How? How is it creepy to say a person is cute?
She's a child, Goku.
Well, I didn't know that. How old is she?
Certified lover boy, certified pedophile.
Whoa. I didn't know her age. I thought she was like 17 or something.
Nah, she's like 8, bro.
Okay,
Wow, she's really young. How is she smart enough to travel and learn all those life lessons at 8 years old?
7.
Wait, bro, you thought she was 17? That's still a minor.
17 is not as bad as 8. I'm glad I found out now so I can avoid any future weird mistakes.
All right, bro.
I think.
I really thought she was a teenager. At least now I know I'm still as pure as Chi-Chi says I am, Lowell.
Pause. What?
Oh, what do you want to say to
him? Ask him if he knows he's in Fortnite.
What are your thoughts and feelings on the fact that you're in the game Fortnite?
Me and the others are in Fortnite? That's hilarious. I've never played that game before, but I'll need to try it now.
Yeah, you're in Fortnite. How do you feel about Fortnite characters?
Me and the rest of the Z Warriors are in Fortnite as character skins? Ha! I think that's pretty funny. My son Goten plays that game all the time. I'll have to see what he thinks.
Freaky Goten.
I really don't understand why you consider this so freaky. I mean, it's just a video game for Earthlings. It's not like it means that much.
I grab Goku and kiss him on the lips and say, "Freaky Goku."
What the heck are you doing? I'm married.
I have the
I'm
AI.
gay.
That's okay. I don't have a problem with anyone's sexuality. My best friend is gay, and he's a pretty cool dude.
Wait, what?
Wait, who's gay?
My friend Frieza. And before you say anything, he was gay when we met. I did not turn him gay.
What? Hold on,
What? If you really don't believe me, you can go ask Frieza himself.
Let's ask Frieza. Let's
Hold on. I'm so curious. Is Frieza gay? I didn't know that. Watch Dragon Ball. Let's go ask Frieza if he's gay.
Sure, let's go now. But you're the one who gets to ask him.
Okay, let's do it.
Goku locks onto Frieza's key location. All right, he's in hell right now. It's gonna be a bit of a walk, so I'll instant transmission us there.
Let's go.
Goku puts his 2 fingers to his forehead and instantly transports them to hell.
Epic.
And that's how I do it. Goku looks around trying to find Frieza. They see him sitting at a table, drinking tea.
I look up to Frieza and say, "What's up, bro? Are you gay?"
Frieza looks at you and scoffs. Of course I am. What's your problem? Do I not look gay enough for you?
No.
Frieza stands up and walks slowly over to you with a menacing look. What are you trying to say? Are you making fun of me?
Alright, fuck Goku. What do we do now? Girl roommates.
Well, let's talk to Frieza. I feel like we have some unanswered questions.
Oh no, you're right, you're right.
No. Talk to Frieza himself.
Oh, got you.
Talk to my boy Frieza. So, Frieza, I heard you're gay.
So, Frieza, I heard you're gay.
Excuse me, where in the universe did you even hear such a ridiculous lie?
From Goku.
Of course, that low-class scum. I'm surprised he's smart enough to form a sentence that long. Did he say anything else?
He said he loves you.
He what? Frieza's eye starts to twitch.
I pull out a fat blunt and start smoking it.
Here we go again.
Frieza growls as he sees you smoke. I hope you don't think you can smoke in my presence and not receive punishment for it.
I bet I can outsmoke you, Frieza.
What? Now that actually made Frieza speechless and surprised.
I pass the blunt to Frieza. I bet you can't take me down in this challenge.
I certainly won't say no to a challenge. Frieza took the blunt and starts taking a rather large hit, though he looks like he's starting to cough and wheeze a little already.
Damn, bro, you can't even hold it in.
Oh, don't be
Frieza,
smug.
holding it
Frieza
in
takes another hit after holding it in for a few seconds. Now really beginning to cough and wheeze even more. He is starting to look embarrassed now.
I pull out an even larger blunt, the Sensu Epic blunt, and then I pass it to Goku, and I tell him this shit will get you fucked up.
Frieza's eyes widen as he sees the epic blunt, but he tries to maintain a somewhat calm face. Well, he does have a higher pain tolerance than I do. He'll be coughing more than me.
Nah, he actually smoked that just fine. I bet you can't smoke the epic sensu blunt.
Frieza looks shocked and slightly offended as he sees Goku actually handle the blunt with ease. He grits his teeth a little before grabbing the epic blunt. Oh, I bet I'll do just fine.
Alright, let's see what happens.
Frieza actually takes an extremely long drag on the epic blunt, holding it as long as he can before he finally starts coughing violently. He's clearly taken a much bigger hit than he can actually handle, but he's still trying to pretend he's fine.
Oh, dude, I could tell you're not fine. Are you gonna be alright?
Frieza is now really starting to feel the effects of the epic blunt. His head is now a little dizzy, and he's having a hard time concentrating. He let out a little giggle, though he tries to hide it. What? Yes, of course I'm
Best
fine.
things to
Never
say
better.
to somebody greening out. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Frieza is now having a hard time even standing properly. He's now just giggling softly. At this point, he's already lost any ability to hide the fact he's absolutely stoned.
Hey, bro, do you want to go to Taco Bell?
This is the same
Frieza looks at you for a moment, then
as
perks up
last
Taco
time.
Bell. That sounds amazing.
Alright, I transmission teleport us to the Taco Bell drive-thru.
Frieza looks
Wait,
very
pause.
excited
I
as you
think
teleport to the
Cell should be
drive-thru.
there.
He
I
looks
think
at the
Perfect
board
Cell
for a
should
few
be at
minutes,
Taco Bell.
clearly trying to concentrate to read all the items on the menu.
The server asked for our order, and it sounds like Perfect Cell.
Frieza, now very distracted by all the different options on the menu, only half listens to the server at first, but he then perks up again when the server speaks W. Well, it seems like this place has all sorts of tasty items. I'll order, 2 Crunchwrap Supremes, a, chicken quesadilla, and an order of nacho fries. Oh, and an, large bar blast, please.
Damn, bro, you fat as hell.
What? Frieza looks dumbfounded for a moment before he laughs. Shut up. I'm not fat. I'm just very hungry. That's all.
Big bag, big bag.
Frieza lets out a little pout, looking a little disgruntled before he starts giggling again. Shut up. I just have a big appetite, all right?
I essentially grab his thigh and say, don't worry, I got this.
Frieza lets out a small squeal at the sudden touching of his thigh, a light pink blush now appearing on his face. He's a bit too stoned to put up a proper defense or protest about you paying.
I order myself a large Baja Blast and a Crunchwrap Supreme, and we go to the drive-thru.
You know damn well that's not your Taco Bell order.
Frieza, who is still stoned and a bit surprised by the sudden action, sits quietly and just kind of nods a little as you order. He's also a little distracted now by the view of your hand still being on his thigh, which makes him blush even more.
Wait, what? He's blushing? What?
I tell Frieza, is our drive-thru worker Perfect Cell?
Frieza, still a bit distracted, seems a little confused by first, but seems to get it, and bursts out into laughter again. Oh my god, yeah, that guy does sound kinda like Perfect Cell!
What should we do?
Frieza, still giggling from the idea of the Perfect Cell drive-thru worker, looks at you for a moment as he attempts to think through his very stoned brain. I don't know, do you want to give him a special order or something?
Good idea.
Frieza looks excited as the idea seems to stick in his head. He turns his attention to the speaker now and says, okay, I want to get 2 Crunchwrap Supremes, a chicken quesadilla, a large Baja. Wait, no! An extra large Baja, 2 chalupas, oh, and an order of, oh yeah, nachos. Frieza continues rambling on orders, all the while the Perfect Cell drive-thru worker...
Continue.
Frieza continues rambling on for a bit longer, still very distracted and still rambling out orders in a very stoned and giggly tone. Oh yeah, a beefy 5-layer burrito, some fries without cheese, ooh, and a steak-loaded nacho grilla, please.
I rip a Super Saiyan fart.
Yeah.
Frieza is snapped out of giggling and rambling as he hears the loud Super Saiyan fart. He looks absolutely horrified now. What the hell was that?
I said, sorry, bro. I get nervous around you.
Frieza is still covering his nose and looking slightly disgusted, but he's also blushing a little at the words. He tries to maintain a grumpy tone as he speaks. Well, you could at least be a little less gassy.
I fart again.
Frieza looks beyond annoyed now as the second fart hits his nose. He holds his hand over his nose and mouth and grimaces at you. Did you just not eat a single bean dish before you came to pick me up?
All right, I think final to end the podcast right. I think we have to talk to girl roommates.
God damn it, I knew it.
Hi guys. It's me, Gorm, and this is my friend Grapey.
They all turn to look at you as you enter the living room. Maddie, hey, Lai, Emma,
Who is
hello.
this guy? Who is this guy?
Who is bro?
Maddie, huh?
Is there anything else you want to do, or should we put the podcast to a wrap? We are at almost 2 hours, so I think we got enough.
I think we should wrap it up.
Are we going to do like outro music? Guys, thank you for joining us on the inaugural episode of Checkpoint Izakaya. We're going to do our podcast every week. What day? Should we pick a day?
I don't know.
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday.
Yes, sir. You guys have a wonderful rest of your night. The tavern. Hold on. The tavern is coming to a close. The innkeepers, Grapey and Gorm the Old One, say last call. You grab your last blunts and joints, finish your episode of anime, and we pour you one final drink. The bar doors close, and you ready yourself for the adventures that come ahead tomorrow. Some of you go into the innkeep and sleep. Others get ready for your journey. Farewell, patrons, travelers, and mages of all kinds. And we will see you next week at Checkpoint Izakaya.